Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's T Ultra here, and as you can see here, we are going to start off this no money spent episode by trying to get this Ron Harper. This is Triple Threat online, and I just won a game and this guy came up, so we're going to see if we can get him quick. It looks like we are gonna get him, and there we go. We did get Ron Harper right there on the left side. And there he is, Amethyst point guard / shooting guard Ron Harper, and that is awesome because I believe I do not have that card already. And as you'll see later in the video, we are really close to reaching our next collector level tier, and I think we're gonna be able to get there in this video. And once we do that, we are going to get a Scottie Pippen card, which is going to be dope. Once we finish these ball drops, we are going to play 2 more games of Triple Threat Online just to get all the way up the board and see if we can get any more players that are on these Triple Threat Online boards. There are some Bulls players that they just added. They added that Pink Diamond Dennis Rodman. They added Diamond Tony Kukoc, which I already have. And they added a bunch of players to the board. I didn't even know that they added this Harper card. I did not know he was on here. But now that we finished the ball drops, let's get into the next game. All right, and it looks like we forced the rage quit from our opponent right there. All right, and here is the board, and nothing. All right, so this is gonna be the last game that I play in this video of Triple Threat Online. And then after that, I'm gonna show you guys some of the new cards I got. Like I said, I added a bunch of cards so that we can get that Scottie Pippen card as a reward for a collector level. And then I also got a new point guard that I have wanted for a really long time. His price dropped quite a bit because of those new packs that came out today. I'm recording this video on Friday, May 15th, so I'm going to be posting this on Saturday. But those new Takeover packs came out, so that changed the prices of a lot of cards, and I was able to add a new point guard to our collection for a very good price, in my opinion. And we're just going to go over a bunch of the cards that I added, and then we're going to try to add even more cards so that we can get that Scottie Pippen. And then speaking of those Takeover packs, I'm also going to show you guys some investments that I made in those new packs, some of those players that came out. There's a lot of good investments to be made there. And then we are going to go over some locker codes as well. And it looks like we're getting a rage quit, and we did. And here is the final board. And there is no player, but there is 5K MT on the bottom, which is awesome. It would have been nice to get some sort of player, maybe like that Dennis Rodman card, but this MT, if we can get a lot of MT from this ball drop, that'll help us in getting to that next collector level tier so we can get Scottie Pippen. And I love when we hit the wheel like that. That is amazing. Come on, come on. Stay left, stay left, stay left, stay left, stay left. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Looks like we're going to get the 5K MT on our first ball drop. If it ever goes down, don't get stuck, please. Thank you. Okay. We got 5K MT right there. I had like way more MT, but guys, I bought so many cards so that we can improve our collector level. So I'm running low, but I'm really trying to make an aggressive push towards getting those Galaxy Opal like Anthony Davis and D Wade cards. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Another 5K MT, so we made over 10K MT from this ball drop alone. We also made a bunch of MT from the other games we played. I played a few games before I started recording, so even though we just got that Amethyst Harper card, which isn't anything special, that is dope because it adds one more card to our collection. We're one card closer to the next tier of collector level, and we made a bunch of MT to finish it off.
Bruh.
No. No, please, no. Oh my goodness. Why is this a thing? Come on. Really? How is this a thing that happens in your game, bro? Like, get rid of that peg. Like, what is it even doing there? It doesn't really affect anything other than getting it stuck. All right, well, it's literally been stuck there for probably about a minute, maybe even a little bit more. So we're just gonna wait it out and see how long this takes. Finally. That took so long. So as you guys can see, we are only 13 cards away from getting this Galaxy. Well, it starts as a pink diamond and it evolves to a Galaxy Opal Scottie Pippen. Between the last video and this video, I have added something like 126 cards. It might be a card or two off, but either way, we added a bunch of cards to our collection. We added 33 heat check cards. I'm just going to kind of scroll through them pretty quick. but we added all of these for 3K MT each, which is not bad compared to what their price was like before these takeover packs came out. I feel like they were way more expensive before that, and people seem to just be trying to sell them so that they can, like, you know, buy all these new cards that are in the game. They were all 3K except for Boucher. He was a little cheaper. He was 2,750 right there. And then we added something like 60 of these current Series 2 cards. We got this Joel Embiid for 1,400 MT. Same with Karl Anthony Towns. That's another Amethyst we added for 1,400. Trae Young is another Amethyst we got. We only got him for 1K MT, which was a pretty good price. We added so many golds, emeralds, and sapphires for 700 to 800 MT each. I think that was the price of pretty much all of them. Maybe a couple of them were a little bit different, but yeah, that was the price for most of them. We added Ruby Clay, Oladipo, CP3, Donovan Mitchell, and Kemba Walker for 850 MT each. And then we also added Ruby Russell Westbrook for only 550 MT, which there he is right there. And we just need James Harden to finish this one. But that was a pretty good price to get Russ. And then we also added a bunch of silvers. Most of them were around 900 to 1,000 MT. Some of them were a little more expensive. We got Avery Bradley for like 750. And then a couple of them were closer to like 1.5K, a little more expensive. And then we did finish this Denver Nuggets set, and we are going to lock it in for 20 tokens. But we did add these two cards to finish that off. This Torrey Craig card we ended up buying for 1,850. And this guy right here was 3.1K, which was more than I wanted to pay. But I just did it so I could finish the collection and get those tokens. And then before I show you guys the new point guard that I got, we are just going to try to finish a couple of these sets right here to get some tokens. I saw Inakogi up for 1.2. There's a 1.1. So we're going to go ahead and buy him for 1.1K right there. We're also going to lock in this Miami Heat set right here. So we got two sets locked in. Who do we need on the Knicks? We need Dotson. I thought I already added this guy, but apparently not. 2.5K, and there's one for 2K right there, so we will go ahead and add him. Looking at the Pistons here, okay, 1,450. That's a pretty good price. 1,200. So yeah, a lot of these cards prices went down a lot. Honestly, those takeover packs, like, it seems like pretty much every card that you can think of went down in value. I don't know if that's actually true, but just looking in the auction house, things look so cheap. Like, even the cards within that pack, within the set, a lot of them are going for super cheap. And I'm going to be talking about that later in the video as my game seems to not be loading. But there are a couple good investments that I think can be made in there. And one of them I am particularly sure will be a really good investment in the long run. And we see a couple of silvers in here for 1,000 MT. So we will just go ahead and buy this one right here. All right, we're just going to hop on this filter right here too. See if we could just get any silver cards for like 1K MT. And it looks like there are a lot. We're going to get this Jared Dudley card for 950. That is awesome. And this guy right here for 950. And then we're also just going to buy these guys for 1K MT. So once we do this, we should have more than enough cards to get to that next collector level tier. I'm not really sure if we will be finishing any sets by adding these players, but either way, I do just want to add them so that, because I mean, their prices are probably never going to be lower than this. That one was bought out already. I mean, 1,000 MT for a silver, that does not happen very much. And we got Giannis's brother. Welcome to the squad, bro. And it looks like we are one card away. So I don't think we will even have to buy it, because I do have some other things I'm going to lock in for, like some basketballs and stuff where you get a card for that. But we might still buy a couple more cards just because their prices are so cheap right now. And we're going to go ahead and lock in these sets. So I believe this is the third current Series 2 set we locked in. I think this will be number 4 right here, the Pistons. So yeah, we did the Heat, the Pistons, the Knicks. I'm pretty sure the Magic was already done. It's crazy how I already forgot that, but I'm pretty sure the Magic was already done. We're going to finish the Timberwolves right here. All right, and all that stuff is a little bit dry. So we are going to go over some of these premium cards that I bought. Those are a little more exciting. We might add a couple more of those like current Series 2 cards later in this video. But the main card I want to show you guys that I added is this Draymond Green card. His price went down quite a bit. I wanted this card for a while, and he was going for over 100K MT. But we ended up getting this guy for 80,050 MT, along with a diamond contract and a diamond shoe. So yeah, other than that, we added a bunch of these takeover cards. I'm going to go over that later. Before we do that, I'm just going to go over these really quickly. We added this Walker card right here for 4K MT, just for collector level purposes. We added this Chris Bosh card for 16.5K MT. Honestly, his price might have gone down even more since I bought it, but I was thinking of doing a video with the Chris Bosh card, so that's one reason that I did end up buying him. Looking in this set right here, we added this Coutinho Mobley card for only 2,500 MT. I was pretty surprised that we were able to get him for that cheap. And then in this Prime Series 1 collection, we got this Dr. J for only 3,300 MT. Okay, we need one more card to get to our next collector level tier. And even though we can get it without buying any more cards in this video, I am still just going to buy it because we are going for, you know, more collector level tiers after this one. So we are going to need to buy more cards ultimately anyways. So we added David Robinson right there. And then in here, we have this Bob Love card. We got him for 4,250 MT. And then we also added 6 of these takeover cards. This is the day that these packs came out that I'm recording this. So they were really cheap. Some of them I bought multiple of that I'm going to be investing in. I bought 2 of these Allen Iverson cards for only 1K MT each. Larry Sanders I bought 2 of for 1,250. James Donaldson, I just bought 1 of them for 1,150. And then Larry Hughes, I bought a few of. I bought 4 of them, and I believe they were all 1,750 MT, which was a good price. We ended up buying 6 of these Dwyane Wade cards. I bought one for 3.1, one for 3,050, 2 for 3K each, one for 2.9K, and then the cheapest one I got was 1,700 MT, so that was an awesome snipe. I did also get this Robert Reed card, I almost forgot. I got him for 1,900 MT, but the reason I bought a bunch of these cards, guys, is because these diamonds, they discard for 1,500 MT, and most of them are already going for just barely over that. Like one of these D-Wades I got for 1,700 MT, and I can't say all of these cards are going to go up in value, but when you're buying them for so cheap, I feel like they'll all be at least a little bit more expensive eventually. And the ones that I invested particularly heavy in are this Larry Hughes, just because he's an Evo card and he evolves to, I don't know if it's a pink diamond or a Galaxy Opal, I'm assuming. Larry Sanders, because he is also an Evo card, and I got him for super cheap. But I bought so many of these D-Wades. I already bought 6 of them. I might buy a few more because he is a good card and he has that name recognition. And since those packs that came out, you're guaranteed a takeover card, people are pulling this Dwyane Wade card left and right. And honestly, like, you remember how much that pink diamond D-Wade was going for? I'm not sure that this diamond is really that much different than that pink diamond version. 99 offense, 96 defense, 21 Hall of Fames, 31 gold badges. So I feel like once he is out of packs and he's not being pulled constantly, I feel like his value is going to go up at least a little bit. And if it goes up by a lot, we will be making a bunch of MT. You can see my auctions right here. I do have a bunch of these cards, so you can see that I did invest in them. We did just get the Admiral David Robinson, so we added him to our collection. And then also here's a few things I sold. These are just a couple diamond shoes, nothing too crazy. Steve Novak for 900 MT. Here's another diamond shoe. It didn't sell for very much because it wasn't that good. And then I believe this was a gold shoe, if I'm not mistaken, that we sold for 800, a gold 3-point shoe. Other than that, I got this Karis LeVert card for 4,500 MT. We added some of these basketballs and we completed this collection right here. So we did end up getting this Bob McAdoo card. This is actually a reward. So this is from doing domination. I've just been slowly doing it since 2K came out. I did not do it all at once. I'm still working on it, just very, very seldomly. We also just added this Ron Harper card, as you saw in the beginning of this video. And then I am just going to go over these kind of miscellaneous items. I actually forgot to count the coaches in the total card count that we got. So I said that we bought something like 126 cards, but actually that would be more like 128 because we got Kenny Atkinson for only 900 MT, and then we added Doc Rivers for 4.5K. We also finished off all of these jerseys right here. We got all of them, so we're gonna lock all of these in. We are making so many tokens in this video. We've already made like well over 100. We're closing in on 200 tokens just in this video. The cheapest jersey I got was 450. The most expensive one I bought was 1,300 MT. but most of them were somewhere in between. We bought the last playbook that we needed to complete all of these playbooks. We don't get a reward for them, but we did buy this Hawks playbook for only 550 MT, so we now have all of the playbooks. And then we also got the last 2 arenas that we needed to get all of them. This Miami Heat arena we got for only 350 MT, and then this Supersonics arena we got for 1,300 MT. And honestly, it usually goes for way more than that for some reason. I'm not sure why, if it's just like super cool or something. And then we also added a bunch of these ornament basketballs right here. So we are going to lock that in and get the beach ball right there. We bought 5 of these ornament balls in total, 4 of them for 1,700 MT, and then the Spurs ball we got for 2K MT. So yeah, those are all of the cards we added, and we also added a bunch in this video. I am going to check on Draymond Green's price here quick. I probably should have done this earlier, but I just want to see how much he's going for, because we bought him for around 80K MT, and then I remember his price got down a little bit lower than that. There it is, like 79. So I just want to see if we bought him a little bit too early, if we could have got a better price for him. And he is going for a little bit cheaper. I could have got him for 74K MT, but you have to remember, the one we bought did have an unlimited contract and a diamond shoe, which the diamond shoe I don't think was anything special. But I mean, even this one right here, it comes with a diamond contract, and it was only 77.5K, so we probably could have gotten it for a little bit cheaper, but I am glad that we did get the card nonetheless. All right, I cannot wait any longer. We are going to get this Scottie Pippen Evolution card. Welcome to the squad, Scottie Pippen. It's pretty dope that we got him when that new Scottie Pippen card came out, and Scottie Pippen's kind of popping right now with that MJ documentary and everything, so it's pretty timely that we got Scottie Pippen right now. And then here are all of the cards that we just got. What's up, Bob? How do you do, McAdoo? And there is the beach ball. That's a fun time right there. And then before we get Scottie Pippen, you know we have to open this gold consumables pack, because that is what is important. And we did get a gold contract. All right, and for the moment we have all been waiting for, Scottie Pippen, flip the card. Here he is, Bulls legend, MJ documentary star, small forward / power forward. There's his shoes if you were interested to see what they look like, and boom, there he is. Oh yeah, Scottie Pippen. We'll take a super quick look at Scottie here. So 91 offense, 99 defense, 6'8", 210 pounds. These are his evolution requirements, so they are pretty tough, but he does get some pretty nice boosts. We will also take a look at that as well later on. But he starts off with only 4 Hall of Fame badges, which is not ideal. He has 20 gold badges, including range and quick draw, and he did have Hall of Fame clamps, which is nice. He has gold interceptor, intimidator, quick first step, downhill, and then he has silver catch and shoot. Then he has 10 bronze badges as well, as you can see right here. Here are his grades: A+ inside scoring, A- 3 ball, A+ perimeter defense, A- post defense, A- rebounding. And then I won't go over all of his attributes. I'll just kind of scroll through them here. He starts off with like an 84 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 65 block, 96 steal, 97 perimeter D, 84 interior defense. Rebounding's pretty average. He's not super fast. Lateral quickness is good though. 70 strength is not ideal, but that is okay, because the main reason you get this card is so you can evolve him to a Galaxy Opal, and he's actually all the way at the top right here. And we're going to take a look at the boost that he gets. So you can see that he gets a boost to his driving layup, post fade, post hooks, post moves. Draw fall goes up quite a bit. Close shot goes up. His 3 ball goes from an 84 to a 96, which is big. Mid-range gets an 8 attribute boost. Free throw goes up to a 92. Ball handle goes up to a 90. Pass accuracy goes up to a 94. Offensive rebound goes up to an 85. Defensive rebound, 88. His interior defense, once he's evolved, goes up to a 90. And his perimeter defense turns into a 99, as well as his lateral quickness. So he is going to be a very good defensive card for sure. His block goes from a 65 to a 90. That's a massive boost. He ends up with a 98 steal. Defensive consistency goes up. Standing dunk gets a big boost all the way to 85. And then he ends up with a 95 speed, a 90 speed with ball, 95 acceleration, 95 vertical. Offensive consistency ends up at a 98. And his hands improve, guys. His hands. And then look at all of these badge upgrades he gets. Like Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He gets gold corner specialist. Gold post spin technician, a bunch of Hall of Fame badges you can see: Lob City passer, flashy passer, dimer, chase down artist, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, off ball pest, pogo stick, tireless defender, contact and consistent finisher, fancy footwork. And then he gets those gold badges right there. Fast break finisher, giant slayer, pro touch. He gets Hall of Fame downhill upgraded. Those are some more gold badges he gets. Handles for days. Quick first step goes from gold to Hall of Fame. He gets Space Creator stuff and go tight handles and unpluckable on gold. Clutch Shooter goes from bronze to Hall of Fame. He gets gold Deadeye. I mean, look at all of these. Look at all of these badge upgrades, guys. This is crazy. Flexible Release Green Machine, Hall of Fame. He gets gold Hot Zone Hunter, Hot Star Ice and Veins. He gets Hall of Fame Range Extender from gold to Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, he does get gold Steady Shooter, which, for those of you who don't know, Steady Shooter is kind of not a good badge to have because it makes you miss open shots typically, which is not something you want to be doing. He does get Hall of Fame Floor General, though, as well as Tireless Shooter and Volume Shooter. So this guy, he gets a lot of upgrades. So his Pink Diamond version is not that good, but once he turns into a Galaxy Opal, he is probably going to be a baller. And then we are also going to do a couple evolutions really quickly because there is something that I'm going to show you that we get from doing that. I'm going to save this Michael Ray Richardson card probably for another video unless we need to do it. But if you guys want to see Michael Ray Richardson gameplay, comment it down below. I think we can accomplish what we want to from evolving other cards. I'm not entirely sure. We've just been working on a couple other cards, nothing major. We evolved Stephon Marbury right there. Just scrolling through right there. He's kind of an irrelevant card. I just did it during the Timberwolves like historic challenges, the Spotlight Sims, and I did not mean to exit out right there. Sorry about that. So we upgraded him, and then I thought there was someone else down here. No? Okay. All right, so we are actually going to go ahead and upgrade this Michael Ray Richardson card right here in this video. You can see the boost he gets right there. I'll go over them more in depth if you guys want to see a video on him and his boost and see some gameplay or stuff. But we do need one more evolution, and as you can see on the bottom left right there, we did accomplish some sort of goal, and we will go over here. And it looks like we get a free pack, I believe. It's nothing major at all. Like, it's really not worth going out of your way to do it. But I was just evolving cards already, so I figured, why not just get a free pack for it? And then speaking of packs and everything, we are going to go over some locker codes that are in the game. So there is a new poll that is up. Which player do you like the best? I think I'm going to go MJ because he is a 99 everything. And you cannot just make that up, bro. Like, okay, Giannis. I mean, that Giannis card looks awesome, too. People are not loving Jason Kidd, though, or Chris Bosh. And then we are going to go over some locker codes that I have not entered in yet. So here is the first locker code we're going to be entering in. You can see it on the screen right there. Historic packs drop. Honestly, there is nothing too wild on this board. It's just a bunch of packs, and none of them are, like, too crazy. So we just kind of dropped it in the middle, and we'll be happy with whatever we get. And we do end up getting this legacy pack right here. And we are going to be opening this once I enter in all of the locker codes. It is a legacy super pack. I do have some other packs that I need to open, so we are just going to open all of those after we enter in all of these locker codes. But here is the next one. It is for a Magic Johnson Pink Diamond Career Highlights card. I'm not sure if this card is very good or anything special, but we do not have either of those Career Highlights cards, so I'm going to drop it over there. And then hopefully we do end up getting one of those players. It looks like it is going towards the middle. So we're aiming for the pink or the yellow, and we end up getting the red. I love free MT. And then here is the next locker code, MTP Tokens May. All right, so it looks like the further to the side you get, the better the reward. I do want that 20 tokens, and it looks like, okay, it's going back to the left. What are we gonna get here? Come on. Oh, come on. Yes, let's go. We got 20 tokens from this one ball drop. I will gladly take that. We have made so many tokens in this video. I think we have to have passed like 200 tokens at this point. Our next locker code that we are going to be entering in is simply May Diamonds. All right, it looks like you just get an automatic diamond consumable pack. So I dropped it on the side so we could hit that token wheel, and we did hit it once. And let's see. I hope we get the diamond consumable. There we go. We did it, guys. We got the free diamond consumable. We will also be opening that after this next locker code, our final locker code of the video. And then here is the last locker code of this video. You can see it on the screen right there. It is for an Amethyst Ron Harper, which we got at the beginning of this video from Triple Threat Online. And I am looking at Twitter right now, and it looks like there are a bunch of Bulls players on there. So like I said, I only saw that little thing on the menu where it said that there was like a pink diamond Dennis Rodman, diamonds Tony Kukoc, and then I think a diamond MJ. But there is also Emerald Steve Kerr, Diamond MJ, a different Diamond MJ, Amethyst MJ, Amethyst Scottie Pippen, and then this Amethyst Harper. There might be even more than that, who knows? It's kind of hard to like know all the cards that are on there. I wish there was like some sort of menu where you could actually see what is on there. That would be kind of helpful. So there is the board, guys. I believe I have both of those cards already. So I dropped it in the middle, hoping that I will just get those tokens, because we have made a bunch of tokens in this video, but you can never have enough. And we do get the Amethyst Ron Harper card. That is the worst thing we could have got, because we already have it, and I'm pretty sure its discard value is not very much. Yeah, it looks like we only get 1K for him, but before we send him to the trash, those are his grades right there. A inside scoring, A-3 ball, perimeter defense is an A+, post defense not too bad for a point guard, B+, and then he has 15 Hall of Fame badges and 27 gold badges. I'm not going to really look too much more at him, but that is what you get with Ron Harper, and we get another 1K MT. And then before we end off the video, guys, I am just going to add some more cards while their price is low. I kind of like just doing this in these videos sometimes, just so you can see how I am improving my collector level. I believe, I don't know if we have all the golds, but we are pretty close. I'll go ahead and add this Brandon Ingram for only 850 MT. That is not a bad price. I'm just kind of looking through all of these sets to see if we can complete maybe one or two more before we end off this video. And it looks like there are a couple Wizards cards we can get. So we will add Gary Payton II right here for only 1.2K. Oh, geez, this guy's name. Anzes Pasenix. Okay. Well, he looks like he's not going for much MT. There's one for 1,100 right there. So we will go ahead and add that. And then Isaac Bonga, let's go. Beat your Bongas, everybody. 1.5K is the cheapest, 1.2. We will gladly take that. That one was just listed, so we got a really awesome price for him right there. Even the Amethysts right now for the current Series 2 are going for super cheap. So we are going to try to get some of those as well. I thought I saw one for 1.1K, but we'll go up to 1.2. All right, we will go ahead and add this Paul George card for only 1.2K. And then same with this Kyrie, we will add him for 1,200 MT. And then let's check on the status of some of these pink diamond cards. Maybe they're going for pretty cheap. If we can get one for like under 10K, that would not be bad, because I do want to end up getting those cards eventually anyways. Okay. There's a James Harden up there for 9,850 I saw. Is that the cheapest pink diamond that is in there? And I do believe this is the last card we need to complete the Rocket set. All right, so guys, in this video, we have made so many tokens. It is pretty ridiculous. We're locking in a couple more current Series 2 sets right here. I just put a bid on Kawhi Leonard because that is a good price for him. So we will go all the way up to... We'll go up to that, I guess, 8.9K, see if we can get him. And if we do get him, we will also finish the Clippers current Series 2 as well. And we did get him, and we got 1,150 MT back. So that is not too shabby of a price for that Kawhi Leonard card. And it looks like we get to lock in yet another current Series 2 set in this video. And then for some reason, when I search up these like gold current Series 2 cards in the auction house, nothing comes up. So I feel like we can add even like a bunch of more of these cards if we wanted to right now. Here's another silver card, 1,950. We could go ahead and add him as well if we wanted to. Why not? Might as well go ahead and add him to the squad as well. I'm really not sure what is going on with the auction house right now. A lot of these golds are not showing up when you just filter it by price, but when you look at all of the golds overall, this comes up. So that can't be all of them. There's no way. It looks like the silver filter is actually working, and it looks like there are actually quite a few silvers up right now. Looks like they were just put up, and they are going for pretty dang cheap. So we will add all of these for, I think they're all 900 MT, except for that first one we added, that Gary Trent Jr. for 950. And we'll go ahead and try to see if there's any... Oh, look at that. Look at 9K for Anthony Davis. Did we get him? There we go. That is a good price right there for that Anthony Davis card. And then I think that is probably going to be the last card that we add to our squad. If you guys remember, like an episode or two ago, I had like, what, 300 or 400K MT, something like that. So we have been spending quite a bit of MT trying to get a bunch of these cards. But it kind of paid off, honestly, at least at this point. Like, we got that Scottie Pippen. We added 20 more cards after that even. And then just in this video, I think we locked in 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the magic was already locked in. So that's 80 tokens, 100, 120, 140, 160 just from these current series 2. We also got 20 from this, so 180, 200 from that one, 220, 240. So we got a bunch of tokens in this video, guys. Plus, not to mention that locker code where we got 20. We also hit the wheel on some locker codes. We did some ball drops where we got some tokens as well. So just from that, we got 240 just from locking in some sets. And we also got, let's call it 30-ish tokens from like ball drops and stuff. So either way, we made well over 250 tokens in this video. We added our new Galaxy Opal point guard. We added Scottie Pippen, who once he's evolved is going to be a beast. So I'm really happy with the progress we made right here. And then let's not forget, guys, let's end off this video the right way by opening some of these packs. We have like 6 or 7 of them. So we're going to open this diamond consumable right here. And we do get Greg Popovich. And for those of you who have been in tune with my series, we bought that Greg Popovich a while ago. We bought a couple of them when he was super cheap, when there was a similar locker code up for a free diamond consumable. We got him for like 2K or something like that. And we only bought 2 of them, and he ended up selling later on for like 10K once his price went up again. So that was awesome, as we get an amethyst right here. So hopefully we can do the same thing with that Greg Popovich as well. Maybe invest in a couple Popoviches or other diamond coaches. We could do that as well. I talked about some of the investments I already made with those takeover players that just came out. But those diamond consumable things are also possibly a good investment. Always check the prices and stuff as we get this James Silas card, however you say it. So yeah, there is some MT to be made on the auction house right now just because so many prices are cheap right now. So yeah, long story short, now is a really good time to invest in some of those takeover cards. I think Dwyane Wade is going to be a great investment because he has that name recognition where people are probably going to want to buy him for quite a while. But like I said, those diamond consumables, coaches, even like 3-point shoes and contracts, their prices are probably down. Definitely check the price. But if their prices are down, they will most likely eventually go up again. So once that happens, you should be able to make some MT if you invest in some right now, especially if the price is low. There's really not a lot of risk in trying to make a little bit of MT from flipping those diamond consumables as we get another ruby right here. Another Klay Thompson. Okay, we'll take that. And then we are going to open up this flash pack right here. You see who is on the cover. That is Shaquille O'Neal. Let's hope we can get him. 2 more cards. Last one. Ready? You hate to see it. And we do get a Bobby Portis that is not even remotely close to Shaquille O'Neal. So yeah, guys, that was a really long video, I'm assuming, just as I'm recording it. We went over so much stuff, but we got so many tokens. We got so many players. We opened some packs. We did locker codes. And then I will just go ahead and list all of these jerseys for like 400 MT. And then hopefully we can just sell those because usually you can get a little more than discard value for these jerseys. So that is never a bad thing. But we need to get our MT back up. We are at 7K MT, which is a far cry from what we have been in previous videos. But once we sell those jerseys, we sell some of these players. Once Popovich's price goes up, and then once we improve our collector level, we should be able to sell some of these cards back. I did lock in a lot of these cards. I'm just kind of committing to the whole locking in these current series cards, but that's just what I'm doing. I don't necessarily recommend that. But yeah, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. There's just a lot going on in my team right now. We did a lot of stuff on our account, so that is awesome to see. We will just go ahead and sell these injury cards as well. And we'll just sell some of these shoes during our little outro here. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in to this no money spent episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit longer, I'm assuming, like I said, based on just sitting here and I've been talking into this camera and microphone. It's not really camera, there's no face cam for this, but the microphone for quite a while. So I'm going to try to edit it down as much as I can. But we just did so much stuff in this episode. Let me guys know what you are up to, if you're making any investments, if you're getting some budget cards from these new takeover packs. And like I said that those cards are good investments, like some of them, but a lot of them are just good budget cards and they're going for super cheap. Like if you can get a diamond card, especially if it's a Dwyane Wade card for like, you know, I got one for 1.7k MT. Like, I feel like there's no way that can go wrong, because even if his price crashes and he's worth 0 MT, he is A, a good card to have on your team because he's good, and B, he discards for 1.5k. So there's really no risk if you can get cards like that for that cheap. So those are investments that I like to make. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment below what you want to see. If you want to see any gameplay, I've been getting a lot of cards. I've been doing some evolutions. Just let me know what you guys want to see. It's kind of hard to know like what the best video is to make. And if you guys leave some feedback on what you want to see, like if you want to see some like gameplay or anything, or if you want to see some more triple threat trios videos where I take 3 players onto the triple threat court and see what they can do, that is also something you can suggest down below. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.